This past week, Senate voted to overturn President Trump's national emergency declaration, marking the first time Congress has blocked such a measure. In response, President Trump issued the first veto of his presidency, calling Congress's resolution both dangerous and reckless. This means the legislation goes back to Congress, where it is unlikely it will be overridden. The fate of the national emergency will now be litigated in the nation's court system. Here are the facts. Fact 1. Article 1, Section 7 of the Constitution gives the President permission to veto congressional legislation. This makes it one of the most powerful tools a president has. The president has 10 days, excluding Sundays, to veto legislation, otherwise it becomes a law. However, Congress has the ability to override a veto if it has 2/3 majority in both the House and the Senate. Fact 2. None of the presidents who issued the most vetoes have been in office in more than half a century. Roosevelt issued the most vetoes during his tenure with 635, followed by Cleveland with 584, Truman with 250, Eisenhower with 181, and Grant with 93. Fact 3. A number of consequential vetoes have been issued in recent times and have shaped the course of history. Nixon vetoed government-funded universal child care. Reagan vetoed sanctions placed on South African government during apartheid. Clinton vetoed late-term abortion, and Bush vetoed lifting funding restrictions on stem cell research. Fact 4. There have also been notable instances when a president has vetoed a bill and Congress then voted to override it. Congress overrode Bush's veto that would keep doctors' payments from being reduced by more than 10%. Congress also rejected Obama's veto that would have prevented relatives of victims of the 9/11 attacks to sue Saudi Arabia, saying it would have set a dangerous precedent. Fact 5. There are a number of presidents that never vetoed a single bill while in office. John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, John Quincy Adams, William Harrison, Zachary Taylor, Millard Fillmore, and James Garfield never used their veto power. James Monroe and Martin Van Buren only issued one veto. Those are the facts. See you next time.